I know, me too, but here we go. We're adding another triple digit day to our already record tally and likely adding a couple more days before the week is done. So 2020, we know, we felt it, we've lived it, has been record setting. But just in case you needed a little reminder, we've had 14 days with highs at 115 or higher. That's an all-time record. 53 days with highs at 110 or higher. That's an all-time record. 143 days as of yesterday with high temperatures at 100 degrees or higher. That ties for the all-time record. Previously, that record was set back in the 1980s, 1989. Well, today we're about to beat that and set a new record because I'm forecasting a high of 101 for Phoenix, 101 today, and then adding a couple more days to the count. So by Friday, we're talking highs again in the low hundreds through then before we see those temperatures drop. So we're talking potentially 146 days total this year with highs at 100 or higher. And I say total through this point. Keep in mind that the latest we've ever seen a triple digit day is October 27th. So we may not be done at this point. We will keep you posted. The good news is at least the weekend is showing some slightly lower temperatures and cooler conditions. I don't know if we'll call it cooler, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's going to feel better than the hundreds, that's for sure. Now this morning feels great. So that's the bit of good news, is that the mornings are at least giving us some of that more of those pleasant conditions, some of that relief from that heat. Temperatures right now in the low 60s in Chandler and in Gilbert. You're both checking in at 61 to 62 degrees. It's 64 in Peoria, 67 in Surprise. We're still holding on to those 70s in Deer Valley and in Buckeye, but we'll cool down into the 60s in those spots too. And I think Phoenix will drop into the 60s early this morning too. Right now, we're at 72 degrees, expecting us to cool a little further before we start to warm for the day. It's in the low 40s right now in Flagstaff and in Winslow, mid to upper 50s in spots like Payson and Prescott, and it's 68 degrees currently in Bullhead City. Those are our current temperatures. These are our highs for today. Kind of live in the moment if you can, because by this afternoon, we're talking highs in the low hundreds in central and in western Arizona, upper 70s for Flagstaff, low 80s in Heber, and near 90 today in Sedona. Valley-wide, those temperatures are still running well above the normal. Check out the average high for this time of year. It's dropped to 89 degrees. That's our 30-year average high temperature. We are well above that with highs in those low hundreds and a few 90s, but mainly for our foothills locations. A high of 101 today, 100 tomorrow, then 101 on Friday. We could set daily record highs today and possibly tie that record on Friday. And then we're dropping into the 90s, and it looks like next week will bring more of those mid 90s for highs.